Yeah, always catching strays. It's frustrating. Yeah, caught me off guard, you took advantage. Promise I went crazy with anxiety. Some of y'all so fake I can't stand it. Tell me what you feel, but do not lie to me. If you're feeling unsure, stay away. I don't gotta stay around catching strays. If you're feeling
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate you for doing this for me. Just everything, bro. Your greatness.
I appreciate that, man.
The amazing Ya Msanii.
Hey, yo, let's just jump into the project, man. You hate the idea of me.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, so for me, when I'm looking at a project, I dissect all of it. I'm from the era of reading the lyrics, right? Lyrics come with the album. In the pamphlet, read the lyrics along with the song.
Correct.
The artwork, how many songs, sonically, sonic transitions in between the songs, what songs are placed where. So like that's where I come from, right? So
and it shows in all your content, everything you do, all your art, and you as a human.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I try, and that's another thing I wanted to touch on too with the project, but with your project. But we'll start with put it in this example. So like when you eat, right? The food is cooked. You consume the smell first, right?
Correct.
The smell or the visual aspect of it, depending on which one hits you first.
Right.
Right. Those two are interchangeable. So if the smell hits you first, you're like, man, what is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go see what it is. Now you're looking at it visually, the colors and the placement of everything. Like, dang, that's about to be bomb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you consume it psychologically first. And for me, that's what I do with the album too. So saw the album cover, and that alone, what went into that, the album cover?
So I was like, man, I sat down forever and I was like, what does this project look like? What is this project? And at first I had this really colorful, kind of noisy picture of like that photo with a bunch of things aiming at the photo, as opposed to being inside. So I had that photo of me, we animated it, because I just liked the angle I had it at. It kind of had like a vulnerability to it. And then I was like, everything is gonna come at me. But then I was thinking, you hate the idea of me. So when you cut the head open, there's other things that you don't know about that are inside. It's all within my photo. So this idea you have of things around me, no, these are actually the things that are going on within me. So you got the musician, you got the lust aspect, you got the Bible verses, the rhymes, like you got things inside of me that I'm thinking about healing and working on, as opposed to whatever. And then I left it open and quiet outside of that picture. It's like people can put whatever idea they have around it. So it could be different colors, it could be different. If you see it in green, you might see it in green, like, oh, this is a more lime album, a more whatever. Or you can see it in that, like the one I chose was that like kind of dingy gray, bluish thing. I talked to Victoria about it. I was like, which one do you think's best in the color? And she liked that color. I was like, yeah, that does feel like it. And usually I do like my little Myloh Go character. If you notice, this animation is not the character, it's just animated me. No eyeballs, no little blood there, a little rough around the edges, a little, you seeing that can almost show the damage from the outside world onto myself, right? Because of speculations about myself and things like that. So,
man,
yeah.
I love the artwork and
thank you.
The blue. So for me, again, I'm a student of a lot of things. So color therapy is another thing that I look into, and blue means trustworthy. I don't know if you knew that, but it's like,
I did not.
Yeah, blue means trustworthy, loyalty. Like look at banks, all these banks like Chase Bank and all this. Like
Blue's
blue. Yeah. So
is Walmart included in that? I guess
blue and yellow. Yeah, yellow is like fast paced, caution. But yeah, so you know, it could like in and out. You know, what I'm saying it's a store, so they want you to come in and out. They want you to continuously come in and out buying stuff. They want you to be don't stay here too long. But yeah, kind of we do want
and
you
the
to stay
blue
here
presents
too
a
long.
little trust
You see what I'm
because we
saying?
can go to them for everything. Basically.
Yeah. So get in.
That's genius.
I want you to stay here for a while, but I want you to get out too because I want more people to come in. But you can stay as long as you're buying stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So
don't walk out without paying.
Right, exactly.
They're gonna look at you.
Exactly. But yeah, that's so for me. It related, and you weren't even aware of that.
Yeah,
which is another level of just how you are connected to yourself and what you actually want to say, and how much you actually live what you're saying.
Yep.
You know, you
Good
actually are who your art is actually who you are. It's
Good and
not.
bad.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and that's why I played that song before we came in here.
Yeah, that was fire, by the way. Wait till y'all hear that.
This relates to what we're about to be talking about, and you as an artist.
You smoked that, by the way.
I appreciate you.
I was like, shit. It's not even so much that you smoke lyrics, it's you care about them. You're not just saying something, you're actually providing a thought.
Yes.
You're providing a thought. I could learn so much from you as a writer. It's insane. And I don't say that often, but like, geez Louise.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil any of the bars, but I just kind of sit back, like, you know, usually punchlines are like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yours are more like, huh.
Yeah.
Think pieces.
Yeah. Nah, I appreciate that,
kudos.
man. That's very important to give, right? And which is again like everything I'm talking about is, and that's why I wanted to, you know, when you asked me, hey, can you sit down and talk? I was very elated to do that because the album it means a lot to me, man. Like I told you, it's the album of the year for me personally.
Thank you.
I still feel that way.
Thank you.
Clips just dropped.
I was
too.
gonna say even with Clips, so
Clips,
big,
that
so
Clips
big.
was, yeah, that Clips is
so big,
heavy,
so big.
Fire project. I'm still dissecting that.
Me too.
So like I said, you hate the idea of me, bro. That's project of the year because everything that's in it, I'm growing from it, right? It's they're tidbits of growth.
Yeah.
It's not just I'm just rhyming the, you know, and it's bars in there, like crazy bars, but you're not like just saying bars to say them.
They mean something.
Yeah, it's you're healing.
Yeah.
You're healing yourself, and that's what, like for me, my music is therapy.
Yeah.
It's not for me to just be the dopest person out. If you end up feeling
Which
that
you
way,
are.
that I appreciate you. And it's like if somebody go ahead. I feel like, you know, there's bars in it.
Yeah.
You're coming across with dope lyrics and actual healing. You're healing yourself. So like for me, this project was, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this project is a project for you. Like, who cares who likes it or not?
Yeah.
I have to take a big growth in my development as an individual. And I need to start using, and not start using because I've heard your previous stuff too. It's all very similar in the way of you are being real and genuine. But like this, for me, this one was like, I need to do what I naturally do. Yeah. But I gotta take a big leap and be uncomfortable and vulnerable with myself to see if I can even do this. Like to see if I'm able to let myself be. You know, because that's a tough thing to do.
It is.
Talking real in a project. You know, about real things in your life that you're actually going through. Plus, people have given scrutiny about it. So it's like, you know what? I have to give myself scrutiny.
Yeah.
The world's gonna do that anyway. I need to be able to be powerful enough and strong enough to do that for myself. So that when they do that, we can even have a conversation about it or whatever at that point. It just bounces off of me rather than it really affected me. But am I wrong in that?
You're absolutely correct. Like, and it was a very hard process, one that you assisted me in when I first, you got to see the man who was walking into the project. You saw what happened, you saw the aftermath of what happened, and then you kind of saw each process. And it was funny, WWE heels and baby faces.
Right.
And I never knew throughout my life that I was like a baby face by default. You know, I always, everything before the instance that happened, I was always very much like, Myloh, you know, usually a positive aura, energy around me. And I'm a very like positive kind of upbeat dude. So like drama was, of that magnitude was very new to me, right? It was very new to me. The person I was leading into the drama was very new to me. Unfamiliar territories everywhere for myself, because to me I felt like you knew me pretty much when I was doing the events, starting the events. I already had what an X amount of followers. But like there was a whole version of myself that not even Cherry knows. It's like I was very much different. I built myself to a place, and so like these are all new to me. Like I didn't know how professional I had to be at public events that I threw. I always kind of was like, yo, okay, well, I'm throwing it, you know, then I'm so loose naturally. So when I caught a little heat, I was just like, ooh, shocked because I'm so used to people being nice to me, complimentary to me, and I'm a very nice person. And I'm also so used to being pretty straightforward with everything from my personal life to my, you know, like it's very rare that I get caught off guard.
Yep.
So I got caught off guard so heavy that it made me feel like I needed to get away.
Yeah.
First time in my life, I didn't know how to handle stuff. Like I felt like I didn't know how to handle things. I was like waking up kind of in panic, kind of in like seeing red every morning, which is so weird. Like, and I stopped writing momentarily, I would say, just like I didn't even, music, the thought of music felt like eating the parasites that you get out your body, basically. It felt like, I hated myself, I hated life. I hated life. And then after a while, cause me and me and Cherry, we wake up every morning. She can remember, I know for sure I remember just waking up every morning like, and then another thing they said, and you know what really gets me about that? Every morning was an obsession. And then we'd have an obsession over our situation. So it's like, okay, now that we got them out the way, now we're on us now. And it's like, every day was just like trying to conquer. And I'd probably say right around the time, because we just went mute, we went completely silent. I quit, I went on Instagram, I quit. And right around the time we started going to like the Science Museum, and then we started going to the, what other places did we went to the Science Museum, we went to the, we went to a couple places. We just kind of like spent time on our own. You know, we started doing the gym more. It just, like the vibe started getting a little more normal. We was around my mom a lot at that time. So I started writing. That anger was still within me. I had a lot of anger, a lot. Which you know about. I had a lot of anger. I had a little hate in my heart, honestly. A little bitterness. And so everything I was writing, everything I was writing was aggressive. Everything I was writing was aggressive. Just trying to explain myself, but not run away from the problems. And I just couldn't get out of it. Boom, 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 boom. So I wrote enough at that point finally to where I was like, okay, this is gonna probably be an album. And then I was like, you're like, I got like 20 of these shorts. Like, the one that comes to mind is Stupido, right? Like, I wrote that.
Fire.
You know, that's one of the ones that
Fire.
Stupido almost didn't even make it. I'll tell you about that. After a while, I was like, okay, so I was driving every morning, right? Waking up, doing my regular deeds of the day, and I'm playing, and I'm like, oh, these are hard. But after a while, I'm like, man, it's so aggressive. I'm so angry. So I'm going to work like, everywhere I'm going, I'm faking smiling, but I'm really mad. And so then I wrote that, and then I canceled it privately. I canceled it because I was like, okay, Winston's too petty. Stupido's too
fire.
I
always love Winston. Every time we get in the car.
I've been on 10 since 10.
I hear Winston every time, bro.
That makes me happy.
Every time.
So to speak to what you were saying, because there's multiple layers. If you notice the first half of it, that I start off the album with just straight like aggression. At the primary story of the album. So that was how I started. So I canceled it. In my mind, it was just Cherry knows she's the only one around, right? Because at that point we don't talk to nobody. So I canceled it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go into a more like introspective side. That's how Catch and Strays and Look Bro came out. I'm like, all right, be a little more introspective.
Look, bro.
So after a while, I'm like, I really like this introspective thing, but I'm also hiding back that I got that aggressive side mattered. So then I canceled them both. And I just sat there and I was sitting with my brother Dante, and I was like, you know what, bro? I'm just gonna put all my fun and stuff together. That's how Love Up, Dreamy, Freshie came. So then I had a whole album like Freshie. And I was like, this is great. And I'm like, it hits. I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna come out and hide everything that's been going on.
Right. That's not gonna solve it.
And the biggest thing happened to me while I was on my couch. Me and Terry were watching the Super Bowl. Right? And Kendrick performed. And it wasn't the performance of his songs that got me, it was how self-assured he was. Balls to the wall, this is how I feel. I told Terry, I was like, yo, I'm putting those aggressive songs back on it. I'm putting the truth out there. This is what I'm going to, whatever happens from it, if people, whatever happens, this is the story. This is the journal piece. This is what happened. This is how I felt. It ain't pretty. Some of it ain't pretty. Some of it's very pretty, right? But then some of it's not pretty. And once that Super Bowl happened and I said that, it took like maybe 2 weeks and I was like, album's done. And I came back online.
And they told him not to perform a few of those songs.
Right, he still did it.
Specifically, it did do not perform They Not Like Us. Don't
perform They Not Like Us.
They told him not to do that.
And he did it.
And then at the point in the show in which he did it too, it's like almost like you were like, oh dang, he's not gonna do
it. Yeah, bro. And then he just does it. Dancing and everything. Doing a little salsa with his cool pants.
With the close up though.
With his cool pants.
With the close up.
Oh yeah, hey Drake.
Yeah, with the close up, bro. I think because at that point,
it inspired me.
At that point, he hadn't done a close up, and I could be wrong.
You might be right. I think
after watching, I was watching it. Everything was a little out of fire. Everybody's in it, dancers like it. That was like,
boom.
No, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And I looked at that and I'm like, because the one that I had the biggest issue with putting out was Studio, because it directly correlates to things that, because all issues are resolved. Thank the Lord they're resolved, because especially with one particular person, me and him choose not to talk about it because I don't want people, especially on my side or his side, I don't want people to get mixed up about what it is. We both could beef to death. What does that do for you? Nothing. What does that do for our friends? Right? And there's nothing for my events, nothing for our events. So we resolved it. And I asked him, I was like, bro, no names mentioned, no, this is what happened, this is old. He's like, yeah, I wrote something too. He sent me what he wrote. And I was like, this is what I wrote. Are you cool with me just upholding the story? And him and the other friend of mine have been really professional. And we never talk about it because I think they understand the artistic code. We all understand the code. Like, this is a journal and this is what happened. And I think Cherry also has to respect the artistic code. And you respect the artistic code. For me is basically, it's a journal. The type of writer I am, it's a journal. If me and you have an issue, which we never would, but if me and you and I had it, it's gonna be written about. It ain't gonna be a diss, but it's like if you say something about said situation, I can't be like, oh, we're good now. Why did you? Nah, this is the. And so I really respect the fact that he's never given me nothing. They're not even just fake. And in return, I think I've rewarded him with more trust than what happened before. And so I think that, like, when I break the album down, it is everybody. Like, I see you right now. I know what you write about. I know you got beautiful kids. I know you got a beautiful family. That's still what I know about you. There's still other things about you that I don't know about. Struggles, troubles, demons, things that we all have to fight every day. So if I say Ya's a manipulator, it's like, well, you don't really know all of Ya. You know pieces of Ya. You know elements of Ya that you like or dislike, or well, I love all, but you know what I'm saying, like, you know, somebody like you. So when somebody says like Myloh's a manipulator or Myloh's a piece of crap. Or people try to get into my relationship business, right? Like my actual relationship, not the cherry Myloh that you see on Instagram. That's not fair because she can smile in a picture, look cute, get 90 plus likes and a bunch of comments, but that doesn't mean you know her.
Yep.
She could put up a Bible verse, but that doesn't mean you wake up with her. You could see me today and I'm like, hey, we're all together.
Yeah.
But like, you don't know my demons or my trials or what it takes. And that's really the main thing of the album is like, you don't really know. And somebody could be picking at the wrong thing and that person can no longer be here. And I think a lot of people like, they took my persona, Myloh Remora. Yeah. When I'm at a show, so I'm gonna be very transparent, and you know this already. When I'm at a show, that's when I drink. I don't drink outside of shows. My shows are my celebration. That's my time to be dumb. Yeah. You know, I'm very like, I'm loose. Yeah. You know, as you know, I ran in with Love Up when we were performing. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, by the way, but.
Oh, nah, but look, bro.
I'm just loose. I'm goofy.
Man, the thing about life is that, you know, the phrase expect the unexpected, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you're just ready for that and you're just always in the moment, bro, like, it's all lovely. You know, I was like, hey, play this. Cherry was like, oh, he's not here. I said, okay, cool. Cool. Well, shit, I'm just, you know, so I'm playing the song because, like, bro, you got to hear it,
right? Yeah, no matter what.
So I'm gonna do what, you know what I'm saying, some of his joints or whatever.
I wouldn't care.
Play that boy, and then he's, you know what I'm saying? Oh, here he is right here. Back, hey, start that from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's like, never react like, he's here. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Can you just, can you please, hold on, keep waiting for, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I love that about you.
It's like, bro, we're all here. So, like, they chose to be here for one reason or the other anyway. They're here because they want to be.
Exactly.
So now you're experiencing, we're all here, bro. We're all here experiencing this moment right
together.
now. That's all we have now. So it's
and
like,
I love that about you. It's like, when people can work with me as me, like, I'm a tad scattered, but I kind of like it because I could write Love Up and I could write I'm back. You can get dreamy and you can get anyway. You can get both. Like because my sporadicness in my brain is just like, it's something you have to work on. It's a gift and a curse. Everybody has a gift and a curses. When I was younger, I was like that as a kid. I would write in my journals while I'm doing number 2, and I had the journals in there, and I put it in the sink. Like, no one's gonna read this. They would read it. My brother, I know they read it, and it was very deep details of my life. And then I was also like, so it was very hidden, but I was also very open with everything. So I would be doing silly stuff. I always had a different colors playing off of each other, and the essence of my events, of our events, of all of our events, the essence of the events, the Everything ESO event is for my behalf, and what I started is for everybody to take a breather and to just be loose. So when rules get put in there, and regulations and like industry, I already know there's so many popular Dallas artists there. I'm aware, but I don't care. I don't care. The guy with 30,000 followers is just as important as the guy who doesn't even have Instagram. I don't. And so my mentality sometimes is that I'm one of that too. So I can be like I'd be like, Myloh, you about to go host right now? Like, okay, let me. Oh, we're gonna do Pimp Rock Scissors. Oh,
yeah.
Still now, like I'm just like that, and
that's beautiful, man.
Because Cherry will say that I'm what's the word where I'm a perfectionist too. I actually am, but I try to remove as much of the perfectionist nature out of myself as I can, because when I become a perfectionist, then I become a version of myself that's less painter and more scientist, and I don't like rules. Like, I don't like to think like I want to be like, whatever, you know, because if you're not stroking the wall paint, you're stroking the ego. So.
Well, imperfection is perfection, though. If you think about it, imperfection actually is perfection.
This is why he's Young Msanii.
You're always, if you're just focused on imperfection, right? You should focus on that. In my opinion, like focus on that, because that allows you to be free. You're not like overthinking And then, like you said, so in that example, okay, you're just a painter. You're just splattering on the wall. After you've got a foundation, now you can be. Now let's turn on the perfections. Oh, you know what? I can make that.
Right.
If I go a little bit like there you go. It's like a leaf.
So you just go, and
It's
then
like
it
a
goes.
leaf now. You know what I'm saying? Now you can start being perfect on the stuff. But like, nah, man.
Bro, you're truly a very, very, very wise individual.
Thank you, brother.
Like, I, in a lot of ways, I aspire to find the balance and the solace that you have. Well, at least the idea of when I see, right? Because you could totally be you where I see, and then go home and be like, this shit's fucked up, you know? Which is how I was, right? Like, you know, a lot of people probably look at me like, oh, Myloh, he's got this and that. But then sometimes.
So let me give you a great example of that. So we're all that.
Yeah.
All humans are that. It's just that some of us, at this point, I'm that just all the time, right? Where, so for example, wifey went out yesterday to meet with her sister, help her sister. And my wife is extremely intelligent with just a bunch of things, man. Finances, resume writing, like help people change into careers. Like she's on a whole nother level with that type of stuff. So she's helping her sister, right? Her baby sister. So I'm at home with 8-year-old, right? 7-year-old, 3-year-old, newborn, 3-month-old, right? So imagine that for one second.
I aspire for that.
Okay. So newborn is he's hungry, fed him his bottle, and he is now struggling to go to sleep. He is just fighting every second. This goes on for like 30 minutes, right? So he's screaming at the top of his lungs, yelling, right? Then he calms down. And he's like yelling. He's trying to get himself to sleep. So I'm having to pick him up, put him down, pick him up, put him down, pick him up, put him down. Now, in between all that, 3-year-old is potty training him. He boo-boos, okay? Boom, gotta get him up. He's crying and going crazy, right? 2 older ones asking me if they can play Nintendo. You see what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on. So in that moment, I'm like, his name's Genesis, the newborn.
Hey.
I said, Genesis.
That's a beautiful name.
Thank you. I said, Genesis, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill, right? Everything's amping up. In these moments, you have to have a team. You can't do everything by yourself. And your life's gonna get to a point where yours was, in my opinion, before you created this project, where you can't do it by yourself at this point.
Right.
You're gonna trying, and you're failing horribly, which is also a great thing.
Yeah.
Because failure is.
That's a bar.
So.
Jeez.
Right? Everything's going crazy. So in those moments, what you gotta do is not go overboard. Okay? It's gonna get you. The moment's gonna get you. So what I did, picked him up, Malachi, it's the oldest one. It's what I need you to do, right? I need you to do this, do that, whatever. He delegates to the middle one, to the first middle, Kamari. He has Kamari doing some things I need him to do. I gotta get him down, bro, because this is getting crazy at this point. I know y'all hungry. I gotta cook for y'all too. I gotta get him down. Everybody's on 10 right now. On 10 since 10.
And they're not even 10 yet. That's when they get 10. Go ahead.
The moment, so we got everything under control. He ended up putting himself to sleep. It was crazy. And then I'm like, hey, look, turn the game on. I need 10 minutes. I need 10 minutes. I'm about to go just chill. Y'all good? Give me 10 minutes. I need it. And you gotta be firm about it. You gotta be forceful, but it's all through love.
Would you call it happy chaos?
Extremely.
Like it's everything.
Extremely happy chaos. And
it's
that's
everything you want.
That's what I'm saying. So like those parts where nobody sees that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No one. They just see the beautiful image of what was it that when your baby said like, I love life, or what was it? Life. I reposted it. It was just such a way he said it.
That's when he sees something. He
life
sees that. He said life is the best.
Life is the best. I don't know. I needed that day.
Yeah, I did too when he said it. That's why I was like, bro, you hear me
The
ask
way
him
you
again.
hear.
I said, what'd you
say?
He said, life is the best. And I'm just like, so like, and another aspect of me, right? Just to give you this, just to give you these pieces.
Yeah. Life is the best.
It's like, you gotta know when to let go, bro. Like, that's the
facts.
hardest thing to do. We are always trying to control every aspect of everything, man. So like, you gotta know when to let go. Like when he said life is the best, like I heard him, but like, cause I had so much on my mind, you know what I'm saying? I get him up, we get out, get active 2 miles every morning. And they push, I make them push the toddler in a stroller up hills. Like they're crazy athletes. But just for natural resistance, like, you know what I'm saying, calisthenics basically, and like plyometrics. We got to the top and, you know, water break, and he's just like, Dad, life is the best. And I'm just like, I kind of heard you, but like, I felt what you said more than what I heard you, and it just like made me let go.
Yeah.
I've trained myself to let go when I need to, especially when the child's telling you something, because we're so like, I'm the adult, so like, you learn through me. I tell you what to do, and that's how you start losing.
Yeah.
They're here to train you.
Yeah, I see that.
So I'm just like, what'd you say? Life is the best. It is.
Life, like the statement seems like it came from a child, because it did, but you can dissect it like any form of reading.
Yeah.
Like life is the best.
Yeah.
What's the alternate of life?
Yeah.
Or the opposite of life is death, which is the worst.
Yeah.
Heaven's the best, because heaven breeds eternal life.
Right.
What's the opposite of heaven? Hell, which is the worst.
Right.
So like, I think that, like, I reposted it, which I very rarely repost anything. I rarely just post nothing almost. That resonated with me, and which one was it? Was it Malachi?
Malachi.
Tell him I said thank you.
Yeah, well.
It's funny that you said Genesis is your baby's name, which is a beautiful name.
He's the last one too, by the way.
That's the name of
Genesis.
one of my. That's the last one. Yeah, we'll see.
Oh no, he is for sure.
Genesis is one of my best friends in my life. Genesis is one of my best friends.
Really?
Yeah, so like Genesis, Sam, Taylor.
Of course you do.
Of course I do, right?
I've never heard that name.
It's so beautiful.
Of course you do. Yeah.
She's a female. Genesis, Sam, Taylor, Bridget, Alex. Some of my other friends who were not related to my music. Mm-hmm. They opened up a door to my mind where the Myloh, because sometimes the Myloh persona bleeds into Alex, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. When I was not doing music and I was just working on the project in Outline, they were pretty much, besides Cherry, they were pretty much all I had. Mm-hmm. You know, like the people I would interact with every day. And it was dope because, you know, we like to troll. My Genesis is a super duper duper troll, right?
Yeah.
So like, and I love that because like she'll point out things about me that I'm like, I start busting out laughing at. Like, but I like being teased by her because we tease each other. I like the relationship I have with them, and it really, the reason I think my album performed so well and that I came back with such a energy is because I had taken enough time to break the Myloh persona all the way down. And my friends unrelated, were helping me repair the whole time. I didn't even know it. Like I was, like the song "How Did You Know" Keandra, Cole. You know Keandra. She's
yeah, that's
the
whole. Her voice is ridiculous.
So that song. So I probably, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just so transparent. I don't think I would be back right now if I didn't want to get that song done for her. So it really, and Cherry can vouch for that. I was probably not, but I was like, I'm not gonna just leave Dria's. Dria's very meticulous and very like, you know, if I'm doing something, I'm doing it. Yeah. So like Dria, I was like, I'm gonna have to at least come out with "How Did You Know?" Yeah. But I'm like, if I returned and it was just that one record, it would be fire. But it's like, damn, just "How Did You Know?" Yeah. So I was like, "How Did You Know" was the savior of my career because if not "How Did You Know," I literally probably just would be done. Yeah. That helped me build a thing about it. But the funny thing is, when you think about "How Did You Know," you know, as joyful as that is, I love that end sequence with the guitars just playing.
Yeah.
And we sing together. It subconsciously was about me and Cherry. You know, like, how did you know you were my vibe? It was so dead inside, but now I'm alive.
Love that stuff.
You know, and I was like, most of my love songs are about Cherry. And she doesn't know that. But she probably does. We had, I'm gonna go back into Cherry now, like, because I like to be transparent as I can. We're a beautiful relationship that everybody thinks we are. We don't beef, we don't shout at the top of our lungs, we don't have any like there's nothing. The stuff between us is pretty great, honestly. 99% of the time we don't even argue. Most times, if you, like we were talking about yesterday, if you see us on screen, or like if you had a camera in our house, you would see us goofing off playing Mario Odyssey for hours while she's scared to jump over acid, or she's just beating Donkey Kong Bonanza for me, or we're cooking, or we're like but with that said, it's a relationship.
Yep.
You know, like we can't be Myloh and Cherry for y'all.
Yeah.
We like, one of the people was like, I thought you healed from that, told me that, like, as if they know that me and Cherry are just perfect. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not. She tries to be perfect for me all the time. She can't be. I try to be perfect. Of course, we're gonna have discussions that are hard. Like, but what really made my life difficult and really weird and kind of like culture shocking for me was that she's not even a character in this music, but everybody knows her, right? So weirdly, she gets thrown into things just for being my girlfriend, and I get thrown into things because the way she is, like, she comes across just like stainless, right? Like, she's never had a hard day in her life. Like, this girl comes across like, I'm like, fam, like, she's a wonderful human being, the best I ever known, but she's not just, it's not just me dating like Jesus Jr. or something. I don't know. Like, we gonna say like, she's a human being. I'm a human being. And I think that the idea of us, the idea of me is also saying the idea of her. Like, they think of her like she cannot have a bad day, and they think of me like I can't have a good day. Yeah. They think of it, you know what I mean? Like, they think of us like, I'm like, fam, she got with Myloh Remora too, like, and she also was not a part of the life I was living when we got together either. Like, before I met her, I was a very like, here, 3 people at my house. Hey, this random girl, I just met her today, but we vibing for 6 hours. Like, I was just a very free-spirited. The guy I'm texting in my spot, Drew Deanna, the singer, he passed away in 2021 from COVID. That was my second best friend in the world. Cherry she met him 3 times maybe, but that's a big story. This guy used to have people come to his house. He's super, but you would have loved Drew. And Drew would invite all these people into his house. His orbit was unlike no other. So I would meet new girls with Drew every time I go there. Yeah. And I would meet new guys, I'd meet new people, and we would smoke weed. I don't smoke weed anymore. We'd smoke, we'd drink, and we'd have these really innocent parties. It was never no creepy freak off stuff, but we were very like loving of the world people. My relationship with women before I met my girl was very, never like uber sexual, but it was very like easygoing, flirtatious, anything could happen and nothing could happen. We were playing video games. And then this amazing woman, while I'm in my party, drops from the universe on my life after a prayer I made in Addison, Texas, which is where we're near right now, about God sending me a woman that was vibing like me. Yeah. He's like, oh, I got you something. Right. Like, hold on, God. I didn't know he was bringing me the
just got it out the factory.
Yeah, fresh out the factory. Here she is. And I'm like, hold on, God. I didn't know you were sending me my wife today. Right. I thought you were sending her in a couple months. I'm just getting my groove on. Me and Drew are doing shows at freaking Lava Cantina, and you know, I'm still dating, like casually dating, nothing nasty, but just like coffee dating with different people. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, God just sends me like this girl, and I'm like, I'm either gonna be with her and end everything, or I'm going to keep her in my orbit, but she was too big just to be one of those girls.
Right.
So like I was met with a massive challenge. And so when I got with her, of course she moved from California, of course I'm gonna keep her with me everywhere. She's moving out here with me. I'm like, yeah, like, but I had to grow from, I had to learn how to actually be like that, the guy, like Alex. Before she came, I had went to church maybe once in 10 years. Like I was a whole different guy. I used to smoke weed in my car. I used to smoke cigs in my car. I used to I was just living the artist life for real. And I think people don't, because everybody wanted to be in our business, I don't think they really understand like who I am and what I had to go through and what being like with someone who loves the Lord as much as she does, like how much of a culture shock that was for me. So that's a big part of the album, and that's why Taxi's on there too, because Taxi was the last thing that me and Drew ever did together. And Jade Nicole, one of the most known artists in Dallas, Drew's ex-girlfriend, and one of my former best friends too. You know, it's like we all were like a little trio, and that Taxi to My Spot was like the death of a certain life that died before I met Cherry. That was right, I was with Cherry, but we were still very fresh and new. So when you listen to Taxi, it's like, I wonder what Taxi has to do with it. Well, Taxi is kind of the death of a version of myself. You know, that was it. Drew, you know what I mean?
If I may, I'd like to also put that into perspective in a different way. So when people hear this, one thing as an artist, as we know, you might put something out and it has multiple different interpretations. So I would like to put forth, if I may, the death of a previous version of you. I would say it's also in tandem with just shedding that part, not necessarily that it died, right? Because it's shed, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, just peeled off. You know, because some people might, I resonate with what you said. Some people might, I still don't understand it, but just everyone's different. You know, someone might resonate with the death of a version. You had to kill it. And I'll tell you why I do resonate with that. But other people are, because that's a powerful extreme side, right? Some people are just in the area of like, you know, I had to shed that. It's just I had to shed. You know what I'm saying?
Remove it.
You know what I'm saying? But the reason I resonate with what you said is because I just had to do that as well when I'm a 10-day seeded watermelon fast, right?
Tell us about that, please.
And I'm doing it again in December, but I'm doing 40 in December because I was about to do 40 this time, but my wife was like, I don't know if I feel comfortable with you, and I was like, you know what? Because I'm a certified health coach, certified trainer. So I think differently. Like I understand the body and what the body can do, and what, you know. So I said for this time, I'll do the 10 for you. I told her that I'll do the 10 for you. Next time though, like I'm doing what I need. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing what God is telling me to do.
How did she respond to that? I'm sure she respected it.
Oh, she knows. She knows me. She knows we have a very good rapport. We don't fight. We don't argue. We don't. Hey, I'm about to go do this interview with Myloh. Okay, cool.
Did you guys have to work to get to that point?
Nope. The work was day one, right? So in my present or my previous life, definitely, you know, dated and partied and all that stuff. So like when I met her, I was looking for that, and I'm like, I need someone who still has that energy though, because like that's just who I am. Like even if I didn't do music, I'm just who you see right now. I'm energy, man. I'm like raw energy. I'm positivity. I'm love. But on the Bible side, right? If You said it took you a while to get used to that. So we read the Bible all the time. Jesus said, I don't come to make peace, I come with a sword. Right? It said that in Matthew, I believe. So it's like, even Jesus ain't coming to just play with you. Like, I ain't playing no games with you now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming with love. It's a love sword. I'm gonna chop you down with some love if I have to. Like, love, you know, if you might have to knock somebody out to protect yourself. That's through love, man. I was just chilling. You came in my space, and I gotta handle you, bro.
Right.
Like, I'm not a pushover.
Yeah.
I have to choke you out. I might have to take you out real quick.
With
you know
love.
what I'm saying? But it's love, bro. Like, hey, why'd you do that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, day one when I met her, I was like, hey, look, I can see. It's like day two, apologies, of us just talking, recording. I said, hey, look, you fine, right? You know, I see you got energy. You're very intelligent. You're a go-getter. You got 2 jobs. I got 2 jobs. I see you ain't, you ain't about no games. I got to do 2 things in my life every day. If I don't do these things, I'm not going to be me. And if I'm not me, I'm not going to be who I need to be for you. Ain't no room for nobody else. If I can't just be myself, I said, I'm most likely going to be writing and recording every day because it never stops. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think about it at this point. It just flows out, and I got to work out. I'm probably about to go on a 20-mile bike ride. I might go, you know what I'm saying? Wow, bro. Like,
I love that. So you record every day? Just about? I can tell.
Yeah, I wrote that. What I just played for you, wrote that.
Fire.
Probably 5 minutes, just recorded it. The studio's at the crib, you know what I'm saying? It's like, boom, boom, record it, boom, 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 put a little decent mix on it. Just put it out, bro. Like,
so it's funny you said that. Thank you for sharing that sentiment about you and your wife.
For sure.
I want to go on that too.
If you don't, even like it's a business.
Yeah.
It's a relationship, but it's a business. If you don't run it like that, then it's, it's going to run however you started.
Right.
So it's like, had I not said that, now 3 years down the line, I'm like working out. I gotta go work out. Well, I had to go do this. Well, I gotta go. Now it's a big argument.
Right.
I'm about to go record. What the heck? You recorded yesterday. Well, I said it day one, like before we even, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I already told you this is who I am.
So it's, boom, you accept that? Okay, cool.
I should have been, and this was years ago, right? I should have been up more up front with my partner about who I was really. Because back then, it was 2020 we met, like I told you where I was at that time, right? I didn't really know, I wasn't as found as I would have liked to have been. And I think that in a sense, we kind of grow together in that way, and I think, but I know that a destination, when you just hearing you speak, it inspires me because it's like, yo, this is the kind of people I need to hang around, or people who make me feel like me and Cherry's future is as solid as it seems like it could be. And another thing that really was interesting is about who you are and what you do. And just so you know, I should have told her the same thing. Hey, I know you just heard my thing on SoundCloud, because back then I was on SoundCloud. I know you just heard that, but like, that's not just a record. All right, I be doing this like all the time.
This is my core.
This is my core.
Yeah.
I think that in a weird way, the album my break slowed me down, right? Because I got thousands of songs you haven't heard.
I bet you do, and I can't wait to hear them.
It's so many. It's insane.
I can't wait to be inspired.
But it's so many, and then the album was like, oh, I got to tell the story, right? And then she's always there with me when I'm recording. We spend, I guess, me and her greatest attribute is that we spend a lot of time together, right? And we usually don't get tired of each other. I think almost we talk too much and we think too much. And I think that we shouldn't think much at all anymore. I think we're at the point where it's like, F it, let's just have fun. Let's just live. Let's get married. Let's have kids. Let's shut up on the thoughts. You want to go see a WWE show? You want to go?
Right. I love.
We are going to go on the 6th.
Bro.
I'm a hyperactive person, but I'm also overthinker. And I think that both of those things I've actually gotten a lot better at, honestly. Like when I'm very good at analyzing myself and understanding like, yo, I don't like this, I'm gonna have to remove it. And that takes me to one of the other songs, which is Damaged Goods 4. The verse was about my toxic relationship with an ex in 2015. The second one, they're both, that's on SoundCloud. The second one's about the miscarriage that she had. The third one is about some really dark struggles I was having in my life. That one's very, I'm damaged, that one's very dark. This one's more of a reflective piece of the perception of the damage that they may think I am. One of my lyrics on Look Bro is my favorite. It goes, old engineer salty, saying I'm problematic when really they hate the fact I don't let them talk to me silly. I love that line because it's like, which I just kind of flip from song to song. That's what I do. That line specifically to me is like, yeah, you know, you have this idea that I might be problematic. You have this idea that I might be trouble, but also I just don't like when people talk to me silly. You know, don't mean to be mean, but I mean to be me. When I sit in a meeting, it's me that they're greeting. It's like, I don't mean to be mean. I mean to be me. But when I'm sitting in a meeting, it's me that you're greeting. Like it's, you're perceiving it as mean, but I never said I was perfect. It's just, you know, I hate the fact my brother thinks younger Myloh was better. But really, it's just the fact. Oh no, I hate the fact my brother thinks younger Myloh was better. But really, it's just the fact that back then he knew me better. It's like, well, we haven't spent 2 years. 2 years we've been seeing each other once a month. It's like younger Myloh, we were together every single day. So of course, it's like, yeah, you know me because you can rap the lyrics, I'll write them. But I didn't get worse or better. You haven't been in my life to see it. All these things play out ideas. Dreams. I had a cherry on these. I had a dream last night. You want to hear about it? I kind of put dreamy as an idea. This is a dream. Like it's, is this real? Is it not real? It's not deep. It's like, am I living what you think I'm living? Or is this just a figment of your imagination? A dream. You know, I speak in those subliminals on the album a lot.
You're projecting on me. You know what I'm saying? You're projecting who you want me
to do. Like you think that when we're at this event right now, you think that I'm the happiest person, but one of the last, not the last two, because the last two I was feeling pretty good, but the event before, the same event that kind of crashed everything, I actually had a massive headache. Like I just had a splitting headache, and my friends everywhere, because Cherry wasn't there, everybody's like, "Where's Cherry? Where's Cherry? Where's Cherry? Where's Cherry?" I'm like, "Hey," and then like, "Hey, okay, got it, cool." And then we're at the bar. He makes us go outside. And I'm like, "Hey, no, it's really hot out there. We got like 60 people out there. No, it'll be fine, Myloh. No. I was like, "Can I get a drink?" He's like, "Yeah, bro. I love Hayden and Brody. This is my guys' bar. This mother effer Hayden just was." I'm like, "Bro, you sure?" "Oh, it's the week with my. You sure? Okay." I'm like, the hot food comes. He's like, "Am I performing right here? I'm performing right here. Perform right here. Perform right here." I'm like, hey, okay, come on, calm down, everybody. Like, everybody relax. Where's Cherry? I got but when you see me, it looks like I'm just like vibing and having a great time. And really, I was like,
did you see anything that I was doing? And you probably didn't.
Saw nothing.
No, you didn't, because you were, and I saw that was happening.
Yeah,
So
I knew you did.
We've all been given. We're all like mutants, man. And we've all been given abilities. And we've all been given different abilities, man.
Right.
As a human race. And this is the best way I can say this. So, like, one of my abilities is to notice what's actually going on in the moment.
That's why you hit me like the way. That's why you spoke the way you did.
Even when people are faking and people have their mask on, I can see what's actually happening right now.
You saw it.
I saw immediately when I got there. Immediately. That's why I sat where I sat. See, now I can break some of this, because I wanted to have this talk to you, with you. Now I can break some of this down for you. I sat right where I sat on purpose. I was sitting right by the door. When people come out, I sat right there, and I sat right here where everyone was performing, basically. Right? I was directly in the middle. So I could see all of it. And I saw all that happening. I did not see with the ability. I don't know I may not know specific details of why things are the way they are, but I can see exactly what's going on and where I need to jump in and assist.
Yep.
That's what I do know. All the other nuances, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing I saw,
feel it and see it.
the main thing I saw was that you needed assistance.
Deeply.
So I saw that.
Emotional assistance, yeah.
Emotional assistance. Energetic assistance.
All I needed.
Immediate. I saw it immediately. So like, that's why I kept my eye on you the
whole time. You saw me.
Right? Now you know I'm telling the truth.
I know you did.
Because there's always proof. There's always proof, bro. I was the only one that knew exactly where you were at.
Yeah, literally.
When you disappeared.
Yep.
I was the only one. I went to exactly where you were at.
Yep. And
you see what I'm saying?
You wanna know what's funny? That's all I needed. So like, going back to it, I feel really bad. So this is where I'll play the truth in my my thing. It's like, I needed a brother at that moment. I think a lot of people, because I had to uphold persona, right? Like, I'm usually so good.
You thought you had to.
I thought I had to. It was so key.
Yeah.
So like, you figure the first 5 shows were all hits. I was on 10, to 10, whatever. 10.
So if you have any issues, man,
go
talk, man.
So like, God forbid I ever do a bid on anything. I try to stay out of criminal activity of all kind. But like, people grow, and I think that that's the big thing on the album too, is that, you know, just because somebody healed from something that they were struggling with in 2024 and now they're found in 2025 doesn't mean that it's time for them to doom somebody who's going through something in 2025. It's like, yo, good job on healing from your sex addiction or your addiction to cigarettes or your addiction to whatever. Good job on healing from that. I've seen some really criminal. Like, I'm from California. I've seen people like used to just sell coke and do whatever you want to say. People who've done some serious hard time or whatever you want to say, and then they come out and they now like helping kids out. And I think what people like don't understand is that this music stuff, this artist stuff, it's our job to be entertaining. It's our job. I know what people want from Myloh Remora, just like you know what people want from Ya Msanii. But like, that's just a picture, or that's just a 30-second clip, or that's just an interview. Like, life don't stop for nobody until it's over. Like I still gotta wake up, put my shoes on, do my obligations through the day. I got, demons that came from when I was a young person. Like, how was he raised? What was he thinking when he was 8? How does what he thought when he was 8 correlate to how he thinks when he was in his 30s? And I think, so when anybody says a statement about me, or said, like when people were saying statements, it's like the one that got me the most was like the manipulator thing. Yeah. That's just such a false statement. I'm like, shut the hell all the way up, because like, if I was manipulating, there would not be these events. These events would be Myloh concerts with people opening up for me. It could be like Myloh Remora, featuring Ya Msanii, like, right. I could have did a million different, like I could do so many different things, and you could too. All of us could. You could take, but with that said, in other elements, I could have thought better right there. Last pizza theory. It's like you sitting around with somebody who's really hungry. You have money, they don't have money, but you don't feel like getting another box of pizza. Right. He's starving. I'm like, I really want this pizza. Yeah. But he needs this pizza. Yeah. I'm really good at really wanting something and still giving it to somebody who needs it. Yeah. I wanted some of the songs on my album. Other people needed it. Yeah. That was their first moment. Yeah. I want to be on stage. Other people need to be on stage. Yeah. I want. You know what I mean? So I think like, that's a beautiful way to live. It's like about last pizza theory. It's like, I want this pizza, but I'm gonna give it to you. I want people to be happy around me. I want to be the baby face that people see me as. Yeah. But sometimes you're just a heel. Yeah. And We could try. You could try all day to just.
Yeah.
Let's see who can not sing the longest today.
Right.
You drive in traffic. Fuck.
Right,
Damn it.
right.
What am I gonna tell Myloh about that?
Let's see who can not cuss the longest. Shit, I got
Shit,
that.
I got. It's I use Cherry as I'm very open. This probably be one of the only interviews I'm very open about my relationship, but like, she is such a sweet, genuinely beautiful piece of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that's a hard thing to, because that's what you see of her, and she's used that, but you don't, I know her like good and bad stuff too, like everybody. And so she's not on social media like I am. So I think when people see her, they go, oh, what are you gonna do for her, Myloh? Like, wait. Oh, hey Cherry. What's up, Myloh? Like, wait. That's how people treated me.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I'm still providing too.
Yeah.
I still am the first person, like, you need something.
Yeah.
And I think people took that off for her and like substituted what I may need from people to, and that's something I really battled with. It actually was a hard thing for her to deal with both ways. Cause she's so sweet, so she had to deal with that, and she had to deal with stuff that going on between me and her. And she's like, so it made our relationship really the public. That's why I don't post her as much as I used to, because it's not that I love posting her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm scared to announce the engagement on my Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm scared to announce. I'll be scared to hug people sometimes because it's like, I'm just hugging you. I don't know. Like I'm just hugging you. Or I might say hi to a friend of 8 years and it's a female, and I'm like, hi, heart. And I'm like, oh no, I don't mean the heart I'm putting there is not meant to say I'm trying to get in your pants. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Or I meet somebody at a show, right? And like, cool, we're gonna do a song. Like, I got Sable, we do songs, it's cool.
Yeah.
I got Keandre, I do songs, we're cool. Me and Victoria always keep a platonic relationship. But some people don't see it like that. Yeah. They see it like, oh, we're gonna start talking or having sex. I'm like, whoa, I was just saying, it's like everything, like I said, the baby face, the heel, I'm like, wait, I'm not trying to be, I'm not, that's
when, the let go kind of phrase that I said earlier, it's like, for me, that's when because I know myself, I know what I'm going to do. Even this interview, hey, I'm going to do this with, with Myloh. I'm going to do a show, or I'm going to, and it's like, she just says okay, because she knows me. You know what I am or what I'm not gonna do.
Right.
Even when we mess up and when you get past that, it's like, okay, well, we're moving forward though. From this point, we're not going backwards.
Exactly.
And if that's the case, then let's genuinely go forward.
Yeah, exactly.
And then so it's like, I'll wait until the closing book. So it's like, I guess what I'm saying is, at some point, it has to be, it's us versus everybody. And that's the Detroit thing, Detroit. But it's truly that. It's us versus everybody. But not in a malicious way. It's all with love, man. But it's like, hey, look, we had this issue, we moved towards it, or we moved on from it. Now I need you to just, like, for real, just trust me. Like, if you trust me, cool, then fully trust me, and we're moving forward. Right. So the heart thing on the responses, I actually stopped doing the heart thing recently. Yeah. Because there's so many elements mixed in. So it's like we're not ugly individuals. Like we're handsome men. Right. So it's like, you gotta know that when we go out somewhere, women are gonna try to holler. They're gonna try to holler, bro. It is what it is. And when your female goes out, or when your woman goes out, dudes are gonna try to holler. Yeah. So it's like, that's beautiful. It is what it is, man. But I trust you enough to make, the decision that we spoke about for our union. Right. And we're doing what we do. So I guess to wrap that up is like, The heart thing, I stopped doing that because
Interpretation.
interpretation specifically on that female though,
Right.
not from outside sources.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about any outside source. I don't
Mm-hmm.
anymore. I've been stopped caring about that because the world, and I tell my sons this: the world's going to attack you, right? So don't be the one extra person that's gonna help the world attack you. Like,
I love
do
that.
they need an extra person?
Right. No, there's let me not
I'm
join.
for me, in the sense of like I support me.
Right.
I am I champion myself. It's like I have to build myself up. I am my own cheerleader. Like however you want to put it.
So the handsome thing you say, right? So like, I you'll hear more about this later, I promise. But I grew up getting rejected my whole life.
All men did.
Yeah. So I don't know.
All men.
So like, from like, I told this girl Jocelyn in 4th grade I liked her. Right. And the day that looked like this rainy day, she had her umbrella. I was like, hey, Jocelyn, I really like you. And she just froze, and then the next day she said, I don't. 6th grade. Yeah, I know. 6th grade, turned down.
Yeah.
7th grade, I'm seeing people like macking and kissing. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yamila,
Yeah.
I was just you as a friend. Me and Arlen used to share these bracelets. I used to like Arlen a lot. Arlen never, nothing. No. 9th grade, nothing. 10th grade, nothing. Finally got a girlfriend in 11th grade. She cheated on me within like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So my mind was like wired a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and I always had a bunch of female friends. So even in the midst of getting rejected,
Mm-hmm.
I would have female friends, platonic, great female friends, which I still do, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at, so my mind, even though I'm myself, it always was kind of warped like,
Mm-hmm.
no, you don't see that. Like, for example, me and Tasia are in a very like, I love you, whatever. But like, we're like brother and sister.
Yeah.
But not, because not everybody's Tasia.
Yeah.
Me and Victoria, you can put me and Victoria in a room anywhere, and we just studio crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sometimes I get like, and now like ever since like last year, I'm like, okay, like my besties, for example, the 5 girls I told you about, we are besties. We don't have any type of situation for after deception because it's criminal. But yeah, man, thank you so much for like just doing this interview, man, and love you, bro. I think
yeah, love you too, brother.
you know, I just appreciate you, man.
For sure.
Appreciate your heart.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for interviewing about the album. Y'all make sure to check out that You Hate the Idea of Me. Y'all, what you got coming out?
Man, look, hey, with me, just stay tuned every day, man, because I might drop 3 verses today, I might drop 1 verse today and hit you with some knowledge tomorrow. Like, just stay tuned with me, man. I'm easygoing and I'm a Gemini, man, so just stay tuned. Always be locked in with me, man. You never know.
Say less. Thank you.
Sure. Appreciate you.
Say less.